Hello and welcome to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists who cannot play the guitar, that they love to turn the knobs. And today we got the Effects, which is full of knobs, because there is 6 knobs on it and a couple of switches and actually lots of possibilities. I will tell you something. Usually I don't need to look into the manual when I got the effect. Usually it's actually all intuitive, and actually it's like, you know, because I had lots of effects in my life, I know how to use them. With this effect I was properly surprised, and actually I don't even think that in this test I'm showing half of the possibilities that actually you can get out of it. I don't think that actually I understood the whole thing of this effect. It's so complex, and it's like, and it's actually so full of different possibilities that actually I didn't get like half of it. I'm pretty sure about it, but what I have heard and what I have played with it actually surprised me even more than the effect and the possibilities. Because if someone knows more than me about the effects, if someone knows effects better, this is what you can call like a combine. So it has so many things to be used. It can be used in normal music, so rock, blues, jazz and metal. It can be used in some kind of pop music, which is semi-normal, and it can be used as well in absolutely not guitar world, so all this techno dance, you know, like house music, ambient music and all those things. And with it, actually, if you are playing the guitar, you can become a guitarist for those kind of band, or you can compose some kind of music with this effect for this genre of music. So quite interesting, to be honest with you, because it's going out of the shelf of the normal guitar playing. The effect is called Eventide Rose, Eventide Rose, and it is a delay. It is a very complex delay with lots of possibilities, with lots of options, with lots of variations of the sounds, and actually with lots of things that I still don't understand. With the delay here, you got as well modulations, so semi pitch shifters, choruses, flanges, maybe not like flanges. It is not so usual as well, so the modulations in this effect is not so usual. So it's not like you got the normal modulating delay or something like that. It is a little bit more than that. It is a little bit more than actually you can expect and you can imagine. It goes with those new lines of effects. There's lots of them on the market now, which are, I think, fed by the post-rock music, which is, in my opinion, recently the most developing guitar music in the world, because it takes the guitar playing on another level. And actually those guys playing in the post-rock bands, they are using lots of delays, lots of strange effects, and actually I think this is the path where we're going to. But like I said, you can go even outside of the box of the guitarist. Of course, it's not only the delay with modulations, because when you put this knob, which is called depth, down into 0, it cuts the modulations off, so actually it doesn't do any modulating things, and it is a normal delay then, and actually you can use it like a standard delay. Of course, the amount of options of this delay with modulation or without the modulation is enormous, and actually it is much way than you can expect. And I'm pretty sure that even if someone has it for longer than I, because I just played, at the moment I've played for 1 hour and a half with it, and I don't think I even found like third part of what is here. But if you got time to you know, go deeper with it, and if you got time to look for sounds inside of it, I'm pretty sure that you will need months to use it to find out anything, like to find out there is another thing and another thing. What I think it is as well, this effect is very, very inspiring, and it will make you create songs that you could never make without it, and actually it can make as well some kind of leaks. I'm always saying that when this sort of effect is like, you know, presented on my channel, but actually it can make a song for you. So using something like that, you can make a new melody which without this effect is not gonna sound and be the same. So you will be attached to this effect for the whole of your life if the song becomes a hit, if you know what I mean. So it can be so characteristic, and can use this effect in such a way that actually there will be no other effect in the world that will recreate the same sound. And that's what it is. It is very good, because if someone's creative, if someone's got open mind, Eventide Rose is for him. Of course, it doesn't have to be used with the guitar only. As you can see here, it's a level of the input, and you can switch to line, and you can use it with keyboards, you can use it in the mixer, in the loop of the mixer, and you can use it with other instruments, even with vocals or anything like that. So it's not only for the guitarists. As you can see here as well, you can put some kind of expression pedal to control it better, and you can put guitar here or something else here, and then output to your amplifier or anything else. Like I said, depth and rate, those are the knobs which are controlling the modulation. If you switch the depth, if you go down to 0 with depth, it switches off the modulation. Then you get standard thing for the delay, so delay, feedback and mix. Mix will give you like more of the effect and less of the delay of the repeats. Then the feedback will give you the length of the repeats, so how many of them know how that will make it, how loud it is, that's gonna make it, you know, like how long it is. And then you got the delay which will of course make you like in what time signature they are. Of course you can switch it as well to tap tempo with that switch, so actually it doesn't have to be like look for the right tempo here. You can just tap it. Of course you can go into kill dry mode, into buffer mode of the switch and everything like that. Like I said, you can control it with the expression pedal, and actually you can do so many things that I don't even know what else. And honestly, it's like way beyond my knowledge about the guitars. Good. It's a pity that I need to send it back, because if I didn't need to send it back, then I would be able to, you know, to even work out more. But anyway, then you got the shape of the modulations of the whole effect actually. So it is, and of course you can put some kind of presets inside of it, and you can switch the presets, and actually it will remember your settings as well. So it is very complex. It is very you know, like professional. It's one of those things. Actually, I think it's one of the most expensive effects I was ever like reviewing, and I was even, you know, like using for I think it is like that. So I'm quite happy. Maybe that's like a new way of me testing stuff, and actually maybe instead of cheap effects and stuff like that, I will test some kind of voice effects. But anyway, it is a good thing, and I'm very happy that I had it, you know, in my hands, and actually I could use it. I've recorded the picture when I'm playing with this Zoom Q8 camera. So I've used that one. Then the sound is going, and the effect is recorded, and the sound of the effect is recorded with another zoom, which is Zoom Q4, the old camera, and that's what it is used for that. Then I've used here, where are we? Here. Oh, this one here, the little one, Joyo Bantam Zombie. I've put this effect into the effect loop, so all the drives and all the cleans and all the crunches are from this one. I think it's connected with Matamp ISO cabinet, something like that, I think. And then I've used a couple of guitars, 3 of them. When you don't see the guitar, it's this Phoenix. From this point I would like to ask you to go into Phoenix fan page if you're into Phoenix guitars. The Phoenix fan page on Facebook, which I created a long time ago, is the biggest base of knowledge about those instruments. So Phoenix Stratocaster, and mostly I've used those 2 pickups and one here. I didn't use the humbucker in the bridge position. And then I've used this Rode Core 220 Ibanez. Beautiful instrument, which I fell in love recently, and actually it's gonna stay in my collection because it's really good. Quite rare as well, because they didn't make it for a long period of time. And then another guitar which I used was a gift from a friend. He gave me a couple of months ago. He gave me this Les Paul Junior by Gibson. Beautiful instrument. So this is the guitars. I don't remember the microphone inside of the cabinet. I think it's Matamp, the cabinet. Let me check. Let me check what it is. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, here. So it's Randall Isocup Celestion G12T 75 Shure SM57 cables from Reds Music from Poland, and the Joy over. Enjoy the video. If you like it, like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it. Bye.